Hey everybody, VentureForth here! So today guys, we are back in another episode of Grounded, and this is a pretty big deal today. Because right now, as of the time of me recording this, Grounded has just released their release date and time for their new 1.0 official full release of this game. Which means guys, this is our last ever video of Grounded with the game being early access, so it's a pretty big deal. So my thoughts for today's video is since the full release is coming out literally next time we sit down to record, I think I'm going to take a break from story-related stuff and really just focus on kind of upgrading our base, upgrading ourselves, preparing ourselves for the new 1.0 update. Maybe add a second floor, I don't know, it depends on how long it all takes. And then start doing things like adding the cookery, adding the oven, just all that kind of stuff we've been wanting to do to upgrade ourselves. Now is the time to do it. Especially because you remember how in previous episodes it's told us that, like, bugs and stuff are aware of our presence? Well, I thought I remember seeing something about, like, ants and insects and whatever can, like, get mad at you and raid your base. It hasn't happened to us yet, and I don't know for sure that it can happen. But if there's the potential that we can have our entire base raided by stuff once we start progressing more, we should probably have a better setup. So that brings us here to the science shop. We have a lot of things we can purchase that are about base building that I've kind of just ignored for right now. But I think now is the time that I want to go ahead and start buying some of this stuff. So we have enough to get this pebblet foundation, so we're going to do that. As well as this fortified bases upgrade with a lot of useful stuff. We're going to get that as well. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. This other thing, we can't afford it right now, but it's called a pebblet turret. And it says, a stationary turret that requires operation, shoots pebblets at high speeds to destroy your enemies, yada yada. Deals extra damage against creatures involved in defense events. So that pretty much does confirm that, yeah, there are, like, basically base defense kind of stuff you have to do. So we need a stronger base. I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to basically tear this base down and build it again, or if we want to start a new base in a different location. I'm not sure. Because I'm considering building my next base up here, because we're not far from our current base. It's pretty close. But up here, we have this almost like little defensible area if we can put foundations and stuff here. And if you remember correctly, the wolf spider likes to walk through this area, which is terrifying. But in the past, at least, it seems that he walks through this path down here. We've actually come up here to hide from him before. So I think if we were to build our next base up here, I think we'd be relatively safe. So it looks like in order for this to work, we're going to need a lot of clay, a lot of pebblets. And this is, I think, going to be the final size that we do for the base, at least for now. It's a pretty decent layout. I think it's going to give us plenty of space, especially if we're willing to go up as well. And I'm just going to start collecting stuff, so this will take a little while, but I think it's going to be worth it. I was going to get clay from there, but now I'm starting to rethink that. I think I'm going to go find clay from somewhere else. I think, yeah, I think we're going to pass on that clay, thanks. What's that noise? What? What? Guys, we have a problem. What is this? What is this? What is this? What does this mean? Oh, crap. I wasn't done. What's attacking me, though? Oh, I wasn't ready for this at all. What does it mean the enemy is attacking? Oh, it's spiders. No way. You're kidding me. No, stop it. That is my house until I have a new one. Oh, they're stunned. Okay. It's stunning them a lot, which is really good. No, stop it! That's they destroyed my garden! I wasn't ready for this. Fortunately for me, my new upgraded weapon is stunning them a lot. Oh, we did it! We did it! Base defended! Okay, we did lose our garden, which is unfortunate. Okay, alright guys, yeah, we absolutely need to make stronger bases, because apparently that's a thing. So I'm out at this lake collecting clay that we need, and I think this is that little island that I was talking about last episode that I was like, we're not going to go check that out. But since I'm not trying to recover stuff right now, I'm going to go ahead and check it out real quick. This is probably a mistake, but I kind of want to know what's over here. Well, so far at least, nothing of too much interest, except that they have these large toadstools, but I think our main island has that, and then all these little weevils and stuff. Oh, this is the frog guy again! We never really got to come see him because I think we were not running for our lives last time. But check him out. He looks pretty cool. I like this guy. Oh, I got a new mutation. Rock Cracker. Your little arms bring hammers down with an ever-growing efficiency. Pebble harvest speed. Right now we're collecting materials for our base, so I'm gonna go ahead and equip that. So guys, something else I did want to comment on before I forget. If you look in the top left corner where our quests and things are, it was saying that, it just went away of course, but it was saying that we never returned the hedge super chip to Burgle, which last time we did that with the haze chip, we unlocked a ton of new unlocks. So we should probably go do that and see what else Burgle is going to give us. I think we can make this spinning wheel. I don't know everything it can give us, but it's a brand new tool, and I think we have everything for it, so we should make this. Perfect. And there it is, our new spinning wheel. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I was like, oh, we can just make crude ropes. We can already do that. But normally it takes us 3 plant fibers to make a crude rope. This can make a crude rope with only 1 plant fiber, so we can have 3 times as many ropes. And this allows us to make silk ropes using web fiber, so we don't need that right now, but it'll be useful for later, I'm sure. So with that taken care of, let's head on out to the Oak Lab and go return this super chip and see what we get. Alright, Burgle, I have returned to give you another chip, so you can give me some new useful stuff. I found another super chip. And he's going to go ahead and update his files. This time, guys, we can see it without the camera clipping into a wall. Analysis shows the Spacer suffered a catastrophic failure in the embiggening cell. The embiggening cell stores and regulates interatomic energy transfer during the spacing expansion phase of the Spacer. Put simply, it controls the rate of growth of the subject and prevents overexpansion, which can be quite messy. There's both good news and bad news. What would you like to have first? Okay, the good news. The good news is that I have a spare cell here. Oh, nice. The bad news, it is empty, of course. The cell must be filled with a special mixture, a cocktail if you will, another breakthrough invention by Dr. Tully. Please hold while I push the recipe for the embiggening cocktail to your scab. It appears the formula for the embiggening cocktail is not in my memory. It must be on one of the remaining super chips. Hold on to the empty cell for me, and when you feel ready, retrieve another super chip to see if we can piece together this puzzle. Okay, we'll be doing that later. You expanded the science shop, hedge chip unlocks. So he gave us advanced smithing, glue masher, and apparently repair glue is needed to repair armors and weapons that have been upgraded past a certain point. So we are gonna need this at some point. In fact, we can afford it. Let's get this now so we don't end up in a bad situation later. No way! It gave us the stuff to make our own zip lines? I unfortunately can't afford it right now, though. Okay, the other stuff it gave us was a ladder, a new cookbook, but this cookbook involves spiders and bees, so I'm not going to worry about it for a while. And another mutation, which reduces fall damage, which actually doesn't affect me very often, so I'm not going to worry about that for a while. So in order to get this zip line, we're going to have to get a little bit more science points, but I do want that at some point, for sure. Alright, so it's a good thing we came out here, we got some new stuff, but let's go ahead and head home, or at least nearby home, and start collecting materials again, so that we can finish off our base, because I definitely feel like we're gonna need it. Guys, problem. Okay, yeah, we need to go. I don't want to be here. We haven't taken out one of these fireflies in a while. I kind of want to take one out and get more materials from it, because I don't remember exactly what it gives us. They're not nearly as terrifying as mosquitoes. There we go. Glow goo and iridescent scales. That's right. Well, it seems that both that stuff is pretty much just used for, like, firefly headlamp and then also a lantern. So nothing super exciting, but we have it now. All right, took a little bit, but check this out. We finally have our full foundation here. This is going to be pretty defensible. We got a lot of grass to get started on making the walls and stuff. It's coming along good. It's going to take a little while, but it's coming along good. Oh, so I was just thinking it would be nice to have a better axe so that this would go a little faster. Apparently, we have everything we need for this insect axe, which is sturdier, more durable, lets us cut down some new things, so let's make that. And there we go. We got a brand new axe, which is very nice. And I believe this right here, yes, a husky weed. We've needed a level 2 axe to chop it down, so let's find out what it does. Okay. I don't know if it did anything else, but at the very least it dropped an insane amount of weed stems, which we actually do need for our base, so that's gonna be nice. Ooh, another mutation, Grassmaster. I'm guessing this will make the project go even faster. Yep. Grass harvest speed and energize, which I don't know what energize is for, but grass harvest speed is pretty obvious. All right, let's see how this goes. New axe and a new mutation. Only 3 swings instead of like 5 or 6 is what it was before everything. So that is very nice. We needed that. Oh no! It's okay, that's not Abel. But, whoops! Oh, and another mutation, Cardiofan. Man, we've been getting so many mutations lately. Okay, exhausting your tiny body over and over again, your cells adopt a more efficient respiration process. We gain hyper stamina, and we lose exhaustion recovery. Or maybe your exhaustion recovery doesn't last as long? Not sure. For now, though, I think I'm going to get rid of Meat Shield, which raises our max health, and equip that instead. Just because Meat Shield has been really nice, but I think I'd rather the extra energy for right now. Alright, and continuing our progress, we now finally have all the walls up, the windows up, we got our door there. I can now kind of spy on the yard from up here. Coming along really good. So next is going to be figuring out the roof and how I want to do all that. Hello? Hi, what you doing? Okay. Just go on your way, I guess. Don't mind me. Okay, this is a good test, guys. There is a wolf spider nearby. Time to find out if he comes close to my new house, too. The answer is yes. Isn't that exciting? Wherever I build, we get to be near a wolf spider. Gotta love it. Huh. This is not ideal. I will be honest. I honestly thought he didn't come up here. But no, not only does he come up here, he comes, like, right here. Okay. So I'm basically trapped inside the building of this house. I don't want to stop crouching because I don't know if there's any kind of sneak feature. Like, I don't know if because I'm crouching, if that's why he hasn't noticed me. I think we're safe for the time being. But, yeah. That's going to be a fun little addition, is apparently he does come, like, right here. So I'm actually going to try out that new spinning wheel that we got, because I need 6 crude ropes for something I'm doing. And instead of collecting, 18 plant fibers, I'm going to go ahead and use this spinning wheel and just make 6 of them. So this is not great if you want them quickly, but if you just need them at some point, this is a great way to do so. So this could be interesting. I was just out here collecting some water, and apparently these large toadstools need a level 2 axe, which we just made. So I don't know if it's just going to give us a bunch of mushrooms, or if we're actually going to get something new out of this. Let's find out. That looks like something new. I've never seen this before. Toadstool chunk. Okay, we have a new material to take a look at. Mushroom slurry. Didn't we already have that? I thought we already had mushroom slurry. Okay, we did already have mushroom slurry. However, the recipe we had is 1 mushroom for 1 slurry. This is 1 toadstool chunk for 10 slurries. So we have basically enough right now to make 60 mushroom slurries, which can then be smelted into mushroom bricks, probably when we get our oven. Right now, it doesn't do much for us. In the future, though, it may be super useful. So for anybody wondering, remember a while back how I hatched a red soldier ant from my inventory? He's still in this area wrecking havoc on the local wildlife. But I haven't really felt like dealing with him, and I'm not going to start now, so... Oh, okay, remember what I said? Never mind. We are going to deal with this now, because he's angry at us. Okay, well... I guess he won't be wrecking havoc on the local wildlife anymore. Wait, guys. All of my jerky is gone. Either it decomposed, or like an ant got in and ate it. Aw, come on! So something I was wondering about, and apparently does work, is I was wondering if the grinder works in real time or in-game time. Turns out it does work in in-game time, because when I slept, it finished making all of these crude ropes that I needed. So... that is nice to know. Wait, guys, do you want to hear something nuts? I was like, I have analyzed these weed stems before, right? Like I did with the grass planks. I've never analyzed a weed stem before. Seems like something I should have done forever ago. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and it just gave us a ton of new stuff. That's crazy. I can't believe I never analyzed a weed stem. So it does give us, like, stem walls, but I have the sturdy walls, which are almost as high in defense. It's only a little bit of a difference. And it was a lot cheaper to make, so I don't regret making these walls. But it is good to know we have this stuff now. I'm gonna get rid of this grass door because it's not very sturdy. It's not a, like, sturdy grass door, just a regular one. And I am gonna go ahead and make this sturdy door in its place because I think we could really use a powerful door here. We don't want something getting in. And there we go. There's our sturdier door. I seriously cannot believe I have never analyzed a stem, or like a weed stem before this. That's insane. And also, we have officially finished the base of, like, the downstairs area. The walls are in place, the windows are in place, the ceiling is in place, the staircase up. Oh, looks so good down here. And then we'll have to, like, you know, obviously put some lighting in here, move our stuff in here soon, all that. But it is coming together. So I was trying to collect some more aphids to make that aphid jerky we need. And this one died, fell on top of a grass chunk. I cut down the grass chunk, and he's still just there. I don't know what's up with that. So it has taken me a few hours, believe it or not. This game takes a while to do base building stuff. But we have finished the foundation of our base. It's a little bit jank, but we got all of our, like, sturdy walls along here, this sturdy door, the whole pebblet foundation. We got all this space to put things in, which will be so nice. And then I didn't get around to building an entire second floor just because, again, just building this took me forever. But we got this little sectioned off area, and we have all of this railing, this half-wall railing. So we can kind of come up here, observe, we can put stuff up here. It's not as secure as, like, having, like, a full walled-in second floor, but I think it's still going to work pretty well for us. And yeah, so that is done. So I am going to start, actually, finally, moving things over from our old house to our new one. Alright guys, it is official. I'm leaving this little outdoor stuff in case we need it again, but the inside of this base has been cleared out. And so I am now taking our trail marker that tells us where our home is, and I'm moving it to the new place. And there we are. We are officially marked as this as our new home, and it is dark in here. Wow. Alright, so there's still definitely work to be done in here, but I think this is looking way better. We have so much more space now. Again, we still got this little upstairs area to do things with. We have this whole area down here. So much better layout for us. Now, this all took a lot longer than I thought it would, to be honest. So I don't have a whole lot of time to do much else. But I really want to get this cookery done before we leave off. So I think I'm going to put it right here by the window. And I think we have just about everything we need for this. Yes, we did. This is the last few pieces we need for the cookery. Oh, look at that. And again, this is one of the brand new items they added. So I'm very excited to try and use this thing. Now, I don't have a lot of stuff, but I do have the ability to make this mite loaf. I go grab some mushrooms real quick. And that gives us well-fed, meal, and attack stamina. So, pretty useful stuff it sounds like. I don't know what all of that does, but I can guess. And ideally, if we play it smart, we can start primarily having meals be the way that we eat food in this game. Because sounds like they last a lot longer, give you way more benefits. I think well-fed makes your hunger go down slower, so that's nice. And we can go ahead and make this now. Perfect. So it is cooking it up. And then we will have our first meal that we've made. We did get some meals that we looted from the Hedge Lab, but this is going to be our first time actually making our own meal. And I am unfortunately going to have to wait to make this oven because I still don't know where to get this coal chunk. I've never seen coal anywhere. If you go to its entry, it just says that it's perfect for constructing an oven, but no information on how to get it or where you find it. It looks like our meal is done. So, we have officially made the cookery, made our meals. Oh, it feels good to have that done. Perfect. So I'm in the process of creating some outdoor stuff. Some of it's gonna have to wait because I have some, like, materials I'm waiting on before they can finish. But I did finish making this dew collector. So apparently, I'm guessing overnight it'll collect dew for us. And then I got another garden patch I'm kind of working on, but I need some stuff for. And then next time I'll also be making this water container that can hold up to like 6 drops of water in it. So, we got some good stuff coming along. The base is really working out great. And I wanted to show you guys too, this is one of my favorite views of the base. I don't know, it just looks so cool, like sitting up there on the mountain. Got the railings up there, it's just, I'm really proud of it. So anyways, guys, that is where I'm gonna end today's video. It was a little bit more of a laid back one, but this is something that really needed to get done. So I'm glad we got it done. And as a reminder again, guys, when you are watching this video, the new Grounded 1.0 exiting early access update will be out, meaning that the next video that I sit down and record is going to be part of the new full release of the game. So this is going to be exciting. But as always, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to keep up with this series and the other videos I'm posting. And I hope to see you next time. See ya!